Hi everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Andrew Velasquez and I'm so excited to walk you through this amazing Pride makeup tutorial. So let's get started. Alright, so these are going to be my eye makeup primers. I'm going to pick up some of this yellow from the Makeup Forever Flash palette and start with the inner corner of my eye. So taking that yellow cream as my eyeshadow primer and highlighting the inner corner, I'm going to blend this out. Next, we're going to introduce this gorgeous orange. This is by Krylon. And I'm eventually going to introduce eyeshadow powder on top of all these creams to set it and really intensify the pigment. Now I'm going to move on to a fuchsia, which is over here by Krylon as well. Just trying to mimic the same shape on both eyes to keep the balance. Alright, we're going to move on and start to introduce these amazing high fashion eyeshadows by Co Cosmetics. I'm going to start with the yellow, which is right in the center. And I'm using a flat brush to really stipple and layer the pigments of the eyeshadow so it really intensifies the colors. Let's move on to the orange. And I'm very minimalistic with the brush, so I'm using the same brush to set the cream base. And it's great because you can go back and forth with the different shades and the different pigments to make any adjustments. Alright, beautiful. Let's move on to the fuchsia. Same brush, just stipple, stipple, stipple. I'm going to move on to a softer blending brush that looks like this. Now I'm starting to blend in the orange. So I initially started with a flat brush to really deposit and get the amount of saturation that I'm looking for, but now that the colors have been laid down, I'm focusing on the gradients and the transitions of each color. So what's great about makeup, everything is always adjustable, so don't feel like it's ruined if you made a mistake. You can always go back and fix it. So now I'm introducing the fuchsia. I love it. It's like reminding me of shaved ice. Or as we say in my Latin culture, raspados. Actually, raspado sounds really good right now. See how I went a little far low here? I'm not really concerned because I can easily go back and make adjustments. But I really want to exaggerate the proportions and just blow it out as much as I possibly can. So yeah, it's officially Pride Month. And after this quarantine, finally being able to open up the salon, get back into the environment of creativity, engage with my clientele. Yeah, I'm really proud of the person that I have become and that I'm becoming. I think that's what Pride is really about. It's all inclusivity. It's not about your sexual orientation or who you love. It's really about celebrating love in general. I love makeup, I love arts, and I love being expressive and really sharing knowledge. So that's what I'm proud of, and I'd love for you to share what you're proud of in the comments below. So I'm really loving this eye shape. Now I'm going to move on to lava, the reds and the purples, and this is going to help kind of just blow it out and really exaggerate the proportions. And the brush I'm going to use is by MAC, number 187. It's all about building, going back and forth from left to right to ensure the balance and symmetry. Alright, so I'm going to continue with the Makeup Forever Flash palette. Start to introduce these two shades to define my eyebrows and eyeliner. Just really beginning on the bottom of the eyebrow and then just using the angled brush to flick and get a nice transition. It's more like a violet ombre blue eyebrow, but I am gonna have to set this with eyeshadow as well. We're gonna be using Wicked, this beautiful purple right here. So what's happening is the cream is absorbing the purple pigment of the eyeshadows, therefore really making it super vibrant and intense and high fashion. But it's all about layering and just building the amount of saturation that you desire. Alright, beautiful. Moving on to this color called Marine Ultra by MAC Cosmetics as my eyeliner. I don't know why makeup artists do that and start to open their mouth, but it's something that I do often. I feel like it just opens up the eyes a little bit more. Probably just in my head. There I go, opening up my mouth again. Comments if you are guilty of doing the same thing. Alright, so let's go ahead and add some eyeshadow, yeah? So these colors right over here, just on top to set that. I'm gonna use the smaller side to really get on the inner corner. Dragging it down to the lower lash line. Alright guys, we're gonna move on to the inner corner lower lash line. I'm using this Chroma line by MAC Cosmetics in Landscape Green with a really thin brush for my inner corner lower lash line. How could I forget green, right? It's still looking a little rough on the outer corners, but I'm gonna worry about that after. I just had to kind of step away from it for a little bit, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Again, it's always fixable. So now I'm gonna move on to this flat brush and a green eyeshadow. Here we go, right over here. Kind of blurring out those edges. Okay, so we're moving on to Inglot number 77 in black gel liner with MAC 210 brush to start to wing the eyeliner, and that'll help me kind of cover up the little mistakes that I had on the outer corner, which is why I wasn't too concerned about it. And so far, this is really the only part that has been black, which makes it really stand out. Okay, I'm gonna move on to a felt tip brush by Kat Von D with Tattoo eyeliner. Kind of allows me to reshape. So while I'm at it, I'm gonna start adding a little bit more eyebrow. Yes, I love a wispy brow. Alright guys, so now moving on to one of my favorite products by Temptu. This is our Temptu Air. Look at this amazing holographic packaging. I'm going to be using rose gold to highlight. I'm just going to shake that up really well. So yes, we're doing Airbrush to really add the icing to the cake and make it really stand out. You're going to open this up right over here and you insert right there. You have 3 settings. You're going to hold it down to turn it on, and then you just adjust your settings by tapping it once. So I'm going to do it on the lightest right now. I'm going to start to highlight down the bridge of my nose. Wow, I mean that already is so pretty. And we can go under the eyebrow, even on top of the highlight right above my cheekbone. A little bit of this product goes such a long way, and even though I have all those eyeshadows laid down, it adds this gorgeous, like, illuminating iridescent effect. Peony Pink. It's a blush, so shake it up again. Let's open that up. Connect it to my beautiful Temptu Air holographic. Beautiful. Wow. So it's really giving me more of a dewy, kind of flushy, right above the highlights and the temples. Oh, I'm in love. That's gorgeous. So now it's not so matte, it's more highlighted and dewy, which I love. You could also do this on the lip if you wanted to. So let's go to do that. For this beautiful, like, soft pink shade. Oh, I'm in love. Alright guys, we are moving on to a really fun technique that I like to call splattering effect. And this is by Co Cosmetics and a mascara wand or a spoolie. All you're going to do is open that up and then go ahead and dip your mascara wand into the white Co Cosmetics liquid matte, which is one of my favorite products. We're going to just simply use the spring effect that it has and close your eye and just sparkle away. How fun is that? I wanted to do this before I did the lashes, so fun, fun, fun. It's like pop art, you guys. I love it. So let's move on to lashes. So the lashes I'm using are also by Co Cosmetics. I have two different styles, one that's more wispy, one that's more separated. This will be on the top, this will be on the bottom. We're gonna take our duo adhesive, just place that glue right on the edge. And what I love about this adhesive is ready to use. You don't have to wait for it to dry. You just go ahead and pop them on. Lashes really always complete the look and just make it look so finished and proper. I'm really loving that soft pink lip color though. I'm gonna probably pop some gloss on it and call it a day. Rock this beautiful Pride look. 'Cause I am proud. Are you proud? Show me in the comments why you're proud. But this makeup has been so much fun, you guys. I hope you've been enjoying it just as much as I'm enjoying creating it and teaching you one-on-one. This is definitely my passion and this is what I'm proud of, expressing myself through art and creativity and the power and the magic of makeup. Alright, so we're almost coming up towards the end. I'm gonna use my Temptu black mascara to really just lengthen more of the false lashes, make them a lot more black. And while I'm at it, I'm gonna go ahead and put it on my eyebrows as well. Now we're moving on to lip gloss by MAC Cosmetics, and this is the color called Soft Spoken. And remember, we used Temptu blush as my lip color, so this is just setting it right on top. So thank you so much everybody for joining me. So excited to announce that Temptu Air is donating $10 of every purchase to the Trevor Project during Pride Month. So thank you so much Temptu for doing that. Now lastly, to remove this beautiful piece, I'm sad that I'm going to remove it, but I am definitely happy that I'm going to be using a Makeup Melt by Bliss to remove, and then the makeup wipes in this beautiful Pride packaging, which is oil free, to really get all the details on the eyeliner off. So thank you so much for watching, happy Pride Month, and stay tuned for the next tutorial.